It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed on the road. You really could tell they wanted that one.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with AI. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Now here's Anderson. DeRozan with the rebound. Here's AI with a three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Outside Conley. And right around this time of the year, some teams spending long stretches on the road. Chris, that's difficult. It's got to be tough, I would assume, for players to deal with that, teams to deal with that.
It does get tough. Long road trips, travel, you're staying home from your family. You haven't seen your family and your friends, but I tell you what it does as a team. Coaches love it because it builds camaraderie, it builds chemistry. Now you have time to go to the movies and hang out with guys on your team at a restaurant or just hanging out. And what does that do? It brings you a little bit closer together because now you're building a relationship that's not based on basketball. These long road trips allow you to be together, to get to understand and know each other in ways maybe you haven't before. And believe me, it's been many times on the court. I've joked with the guy on my team about something that had nothing to do with the game, and it brought us to even play harder because we had an inside joke about something else. Who wouldn't want to play with their friends, right? Who wouldn't want their friends to challenge them? And that's the type of relationships you build on these long road trips.
Here's Bradley following the basket by AI. Murray against Conley. Valanciunas passes to Conley. Bucket is good.
You have to be aware of where Conley is at all times, especially when he's in the paint.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. AI outside. Aldridge finds DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's AI, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you like to see a player work to get the high percentage shot. Now, so much of what AI does comes through hard work.
Knocks it loose. Anderson passes to Bradley. Back to Anderson. There's the triple. And Michael Conley good for three. Conley's got 5.
Excellent at realizing when to pull the trigger. Conley's outside shot is so dangerous. Look, Mike Conley, he's the kind of point guard who does all of the little things. Smart, solid on offense and defense, and consistent with production. He's a true floor leader. I mean, his impact, it goes beyond the numbers, way beyond the numbers.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
So Memphis going with almost an entire... The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. White is out there with AI. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Pistons was a driven man. He ended up with 25 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special, but the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of us.
Aldridge, good.
Now, he just keeps everybody in sync. Think about it. AI feeds off that, and there's no better way to do it than with the pick and roll.
Bradley against Murray. Bradley kicks to Jackson. And just miss after miss right now. Spurs leading by 5. Here's AI. Out to DeRozan. Back to AI. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jackson.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. AI, number 1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Valanciunas with the ball. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wright. And good that time. San Antonio leading by 5. AI outside. Here's Gay. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And Gay is surprisingly finessing the paint, a real offensive juggernaut.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Wright. The Spurs also with the sub. Forbes checked in.
Look how active Conley is. He seems to have a knack for coming away with these type of steals.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
Here's Conley following the basket by AI. Here's Jackson, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Spurs leading by 3. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just...
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave them a boost in that first half, shot way above his average.
Oh, this is like found money, completely unexpected, but it feels great when it happens.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Conley out there with Bradley. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Anderson outside. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Conley surveying the D. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
AI in the post, guarded by Bradley. A nice shot by AI. Chris, when you played against a team that you had played on before, did you feel any extra motivation to do well against them?
Always. They always got the business. Whether it was I left Golden State and went to Washington, had to give them a triple-double and 40 there. Whether it was after I left Washington, had to come back and give them a triple-double. And beat them bad and hug the crowd after. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of motivation. You definitely want to make sure you give your ex-team the business and make them regret, at least for, the 24 hours until the next game, that they let you go.
I love that thought process. It's fun. Here's Valanciunas following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Over Aldridge. No good from Valanciunas.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
AI outside to the middle. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for DeLon Wright. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Spurs also with the sub. Derek White's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. C-Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Right. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Great perspective on that topic. Here's Valanciunas following the basket by AI. A three from Bradley. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Kicks to Gay. Back to AI. Inside, Aldridge. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And that one, good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. On the floor for San Antonio. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with AI. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Conley's shot is off. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. AI, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks kicks to Bradley. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Brooks. AI dishes to Aldridge. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now Valanciunas. Back to Anderson. The pass to Conley. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first tier in half number 2.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for Aldridge. He's been out of control. A one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way.
Now here is Conley with some arc. Jackson finds Conley over AI. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. In transition, here come the Spurs. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Murray. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
But yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing body blows.
Here's Valanciunas, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Wide open look here for Murray. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, man, he's just toying with the D. Look how well AI sees everything that's going on around him.
Basket, good.
Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now, that was timing.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. He dishes it to DeRozan. AI kicks to Aldridge. AI in the post, covered by Conley. And AI gets it to go.
Look, he is carrying this team tonight. The passion AI is playing with, just phenomenal.
Knocked loose. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Shoots from the corner. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for San Antonio.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
From an offensive standpoint, he was their leader tonight. Whenever they needed a big bucket, he was always the guy to come up with it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
54 seconds left in the game. Mills passes to Pondexter. AI left side.
AI came so close to a national championship in college, if you think about it. I mean, maybe if he'd gone back his sophomore year, probably would have won it all.
That free throw missing. So he comes up empty at the line. Wright looking around. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That shot off. AI passes to Pondexter. AI outside. Back to Bellinelli. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never...